Welcome to Knights at the Game Table. Tonight's episode takes place at Grimdark Games, San Antonio, where Drake's Chaos Space Marines are going to be taking on James's Thousand Suns. Who's going to win? Watch the episode and find out.
To keep up to date with everything at Knights at the Game Table, all you have to do is click subscribe and then hit that tiny little notification button next to it, so every time we upload a new video, YouTube will be sure to let you know.
While you're watching, don't forget that you can win a start collecting box of your choice every month. All you have to do is just share this video and comment down below. You could pick a 40k starter collecting box or an Age of Sigmar one, like our recent winner, Joshua Anderson, who opted for the Seraphon. Now while you're sharing the video, I'm going to go check out the game.
Hello, my name is Drake, and today I'm bringing Black Legion, led by Abaddon, and his Bringers of Despair, a 5-man squad of Terminators, 2 Power Fists, all Combat Bolters, but 2 Power Fists, Chain Fist, a Maul, and an Axe, and a Reaper Autocannon, or some sort of autocannon. And then I have 3 squads of Cultists with autoguns, and each of them have a Heavy Stubber, because you like to stud things. And then I have a Forge Fiend, and then I have a Sorcerer.
Hey, how's it going? Name's James Robinette. I'm playing Thousand Suns with some Zeech Demons. For my army list, I'm bringing 2 patrol detachments, a Demon Prince with wings. I'm bringing a 10-man Rubik Marine squad. I'm bringing a 5-man Occult Terminator squad. And then for my Demon detachment for the patrol, I'm bringing a Changecaster and a 30-man Pink Horror unit. My Changecaster is going to be technically the Changeling model, but I'm going to be playing it as a Changecaster. So the objective we're playing today is called Drawn and Quartered. Me and my opponent will take 2 objectives. We can't deploy them within 12 inches of the center. We can't deploy them within 18 inches of each other or 6 inches from the board edge. At the end of each of our turn, we're going to score 1 victory point for every objective marker that we control. Whoever has the most victory points at the end of the 5th turn is the winner. Well, let's see who goes first.
All right, let's do the honors. 5.
And I get a +1
1.
for...
You go anyway.
All right, cool.
I would like to sneeze the initiative, please. Achoo. I do not.
So, quick recap of the turn. I'm trying to move my Rubik Marines out a little bit just so I can get some range on these guys over here. May not be able to get it first turn, but position for second turn while staying on the objective. My Pink Horrors, they're best mid-range. That's why I put my second objective towards the middle of the field so that I can move up, claim the objective, and get about mid-range, which is their sweet spot, and moving my Demon Prince up so he can get in position. So Psychic phase, I don't really think I have too much for psychic stuff, so I'm gonna cast Smite with him. All right, so it goes off on a 5. If I roll a 10 plus, it'll do D3 instead of 1. Goes off on a 7, it'll do 1 mortal wound. Disregard, D3 mortal wounds. All right, so it'll do 2 mortal wounds.
All right. 1, 2, trace.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Round check for the cultist. 6. Ooh.
So you'll lose 2. So at the end of my turn 1, I do have units within 3 inches of my objectives, so I get 2 victory points.
The only thing I moved up so far is the cultist, so I can get more shooting range. Everyone else is staying in place because I want them to cover, but mortal wounds will probably make that impossible. So psychic phase now. My sorcerer will now cast Prescience on my Forge Fiend. 6. I'm gonna cast Delightful Agonies on this dude right here. So Delightful Agonies goes off on a 6 there. Oh, double 6. That's a perils.
1. I think a 1's bad.
Oh, no, it just does 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound?
Yeah. Now I'm going to go into my shooting phase. So this squad will fire into the pink blob.
During this phase, I'm gonna spend 2 command points. So I'm gonna go down to 1. I only have 3. So that they get +1 to their invulnerable save this shooting phase.
Hit on 4s. A wound on 4s. Just 1.
3 up from the +1. Good to go.
All right, then the heavy stubber gets a shoot. He's also hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And he's winning on 3s. Nothing. Heavy Stubber is failing me. I'm gonna shoot this other cultist squad next. Not close enough for double taps. 9 auto guns. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
3 up.
Aha!
Lose 2.
And the Heavy Stubber, since he didn't move, falls at full ballistic skill at 4. Ah, I missed him all. Can't see through the building, so I guess I'm gonna shoot at the pin cords again with him. First, the Hades auto cannons, heavy 4s. Wounding on 2s, good strength 8. 4 wounds.
3 up invulnerable save. So I'll lose 1.
So now he's gotta use his ectoplasma face. So he gets D3 shots from it. We get 3 shots. Hitting on 4s still. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s, good strength 7. Just 1.
3 up invul. Good to go.
So at the end of my turn, I also get 2 victory points for having that objective right there and the objective hiding inside the building.
In the morale phase, my leadership is a 7. So I lost 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll. So since I rolled a 1 on my morale, I get to bring back D6 units or models that I lost in the unit. So I'll bring back exactly 3. All right, recap. Moving my pink cores up to the midfield to take a good position, staying within 3 inches of the objective marker. Same thing with my Rubik Marines. They're still within 3 inches of the objective marker within the building. They're midfield where they want to be. My Demon Prince is moving up so that he can get in position to attack. End of my movement phase, I drop down my Terminators so I can start hitting his back line. All right, so now we're going to move into Psychic phase. I'm going to start with my pink horrors. I'm gonna do a smite. Goes off on a 5 up. No. I'm gonna go with my change caster. He's gonna cast Flickering Flames on the pink horrors. It has a warp charge of 5. Goes off on a 6. Flickering Flames. You pick a unit within 18 inches. And I get to add 1 to any of my wound rolls.
I will attempt to deny that. I do.
I'll move on to my Demon Prince. He's going to do Diabolic Strength, Warp Charge of 6. Goes off on a 9. And then I'm going to cast Warp Time as well. Goes off on a 6. So it goes off on a 9 as well. Warp Time, I get to make a free move as if it's the movement phase. I'll just go right here.
All right.
I'm going to do Zinch's Firestorm on the guys in the building there.
All right.
Let's going to see if it goes off. It does. It goes off on a 7. So I roll 9 dice. Any 6s causes a mortal wound.
All right. Hope they don't get a lot of 6s.
1 6. So 1 mortal wound. Terminators in the back. I'm going to cast Weaver of Fates, which will give them a +1 to their invulnerable save. Goes off on a 6. I'll get it. All right, so that's all my psychic powers. Move into the shooting phase. So I'm going to start with these guys first. So they're hitting on 3s.
All right.
6 hits. So they're wounding on 3s as well. So that would be 4 wounds at -2 AP.
6 up. No, none of them. So 4 die. 3, 4.
I'm going to go with my Terminators, Inferno Combi Bolters into the Cultists.
All right.
And I'm going to fire the missile launcher and the cannon into your big guy. Starting with the Combi Bolters first. They're all within 12 inches. So they're hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
All right.
6 at -2 AP.
Come on. 3 more die.
Missile launcher at your big guy.
The Force Fiend, right?
So it hits on 3s. 1 hit. Strength 8, tough.
Up to 7.
Tough 7, so I need 3s. So it will wound, and it's -2 AP.
All right. So 5 up.
So he'll take D3 damage. So he'll take 1. And then the cannon should be heavy 4, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. 2 wounds.
So 5 up invul again. Hey, made 1.
So I'm going to do 15 into that unit and 15 into that unit.
All right.
All right, so here goes 35.
Okay.
And I'll roll the 10 afterwards.
All right.
So I need 4s to hit. Need 4s. So I need 3s to wound. And because my guy has the Demon Spark, I get to re-roll 1s to wound. So re-roll the wounds. 21 saves.
So 5 up.
The second half is going at the other squad on the ground. So I need 4s. That was 35. I'm gonna roll the other 10 real quick. Now for wounds, once again, I need 3s, re-rolling 1s. There goes my re-roll 1s. Not much better, but 2 more. 18.
18, oh geez. Come on, 6s. Just 2. Delightful agonies. 5 up. 8 dead.
So last shooting, Wart Bolter from the Demon Prince into your Sorcerer. 2 shots, I need 2s, re-rolling 1s. Strength 4, need 3s. Only got 1 wound, minus 1 AP.
5 up, feel no pain. Yo.
All right, that is it for my shooting phase. Move on to my assault phase. Just for kicks, I'm gonna try and charge here to your cultist.
All right.
And I'm gonna try and charge him into your sorcerer.
All right. So Overwatch. And that's 2. Still working on 3s. 2 AP2.
All right, so 4 up invuln. I'll take both.
All right, that's 2 damage each.
Okay, so he'll go down 4.
And then for the the ectoplasma cannon, he gets D3 shots with that. Because it gets 2 shots. Hitting on 6 is still 1 hit. Still need a 3 because strength 7. That one's at AP3.
So 4 up. Take another one.
And that is D3 wounds. I'm gonna use a command point to reroll that. Let me get rid of my command point right here. Now I'm down to 9. And I'm going to
You
return.
might kill my guy coming
Exactly. So I'm trying to see if I get up at 3. Come on, baby. More damage. 4, that's 2.
in. So he should have 1 left. No, he's got 8 wounds, so
8,
he's
okay.
got 2 left. All right,
Yeah.
well, let's see if I can at least get in there to pay you back
Just
a little
don't roll
bit.
double once.
So I need 7.
4, 5,
I'm
6.
gonna use my command reroll.
Your last command point.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
I
Ah!
didn't make it in. And charging with these guys. So
These
you can
guys.
go to Overwatch here.
Overwatch, right? Only like 2 dudes left, so they just got auto guns. I'm within rapid fire range because you're charging me. So it's 2 shots each now. Hitting on 6s. Daka gun, daka. Well, there's 2. Winning on 4s. Actually, you need 5s, so but still don't go for them.
I need 10. Nope. All right, so that was a good charge phase for you.
I was using pay 2 command points to save bravery on those guys. So these guys don't run away. These guys, though, might. Don't roll. Just roll 1 and maybe I can. Nope. Okay, there we go.
All right, end of my turn. I control 2 again, so I'm up to 4 now.
All right. Recap, I used Tide of Traders to add another squad of cultists from here to here, fully stocked. And also, I deep struck my Terminators along with Abaddon over there in the back line, kind of like how he did to me. And this guy's staying still, and the Sorcerer moved up a little bit. So you can see the scary Demon Prince down there. All right, and now for the Psychic phase. Cast Prescience on him again, because I really need that Prescience off. So that is, once again, we'll charge 7. And didn't go off. He'll cast Smite on your big ugly man.
Okay.
Oh, goes off.
All right, I'm gonna attempt
7, 9,
to
10.
dispel it.
Maybe to 10. Just short. Actually, since I got 10, that makes it D6, right?
Yeah, you could kill him right here.
Could kill him. 4.
Yeah, he's
4
dead.
mortal wounds.
No!
I out-psychicked you with my psychic brains. I almost forgot at the beginning of my turn, my Forge Fiend actually regenerates a wound. All right, on to the shooting phase now. So he is going to start shooting. I'm going to use another stratagem. I'm going to use Demon Forge. Cost 1 command point. For any demon vehicle, allows me to reroll all hits and all wounds. So he's still hitting on 4s though, but he's going to aim pretty much all of his guns at your Terminators over here. 4 shots each for his Haze autocannons. Ooh, some good hits. So wounding on 2s, because strength 8. Rerolling that 1. 7.
What's the AP?
AP 2, 2 damage each.
So it's 4.
There you are, sir.
Thank you.
But he's still got 1 more gun left. He's got his ectoplasma cannon. Ectoplasma cannon gets D3 shots. 1 shot, can't reroll that. Hitting on 4 still. Misses, can reroll that though, because it's a hit. And still miss. I'm gonna have all the cultists here shoot into these pink horrors over here, and they're all within rapid fire range. All right, hitting on 4s now. Ah! Still toughness 3, so wounding you on 4s. Auto guns attack. Ooh, not so good. So that's only 3.
All right, so 4 up now. I'll lose 2.
And now for the heavy stubber, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on 4s this time. 1 more wound from the heavy
4 up.
stubber. Make it. All right, so first I'm going to have Abaddon shoot his Talon of Horse.
Yep.
It is a rapid fire 2, so since he's within 12 inches, he fires 4 times.
At the change caster?
Yeah, the change caster, since he's the closest unit. So he hits on 2s, because he is the War Master. Rerolls all hits because of his special ability. So they all hit. So wounding on 3s. So all wound.
So he has the impossible robes, gives him a 4-up invulnerable, and he gets +1 to all his invulnerables for being Tzeentch. So he has a 3-up invulnerable. And I'll fail 1.
1, all right, does D3 damage. 3 damage. I'm at the Combi Bolter from behind this guy right here, the champion. He's gonna shoot his Combi Bolter into that guy. The rest are gonna shoot their Combi Bolters into the Horrors.
Okay.
And this guy, he is going to shoot his Combi Bolter into the Horrors as well.
Okay.
So 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. I'll hit. Wounding on 3s again. Ah, nothing. Combi Bolters into the Cultists. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Your Horrors aren't that strong or tough. 7 wounds.
So I'll lose 3.
Heavy 4 with the Reaper autocannon. Hit on 3s. Rolling the misses. I'll hit. Strength 7, so just 2s because you're kept 3. So 2s. That's 3 more wounds.
4-up invul. I'll lose 1.
And that's the end of my shooting phase. Yeah, I'll charge these guys into the change caster.
All right. I don't use it to have me shooting.
He doesn't have any guns? No. And they have the Mark of Khorne and they have the Icon of Khorne, so I get to reroll their failed charges. Oh, yeah!
Got it.
I try to charge Abaddon into there. Need to get a 12-inch charge. He's so far away. Woo! No! Terrible. So I will now attempt to charge my cultists, crazy enough, into those swarm of demons.
I need 6s. All right, so
Oh, their
we
hands.
have 2, so I'm gonna place 2 here. There's another 35. Nope. All right, so I got a total of 6.
3s.
That'll be 5.
5-up save for those poor defenseless dudes. Holy crap, that's bad. It's 4 dead guys. An 8. Nope, that's 1 short. I'm gonna spend a command point for reroll. Oh geez, oh, that gets in. Another 11-inch charge from the cultists into these screaming pink people.
Beginning of the fight phase, I roll 2 dice for my locust. So if you roll any 3s, those will count automatically as a miss.
Okay, power fists are hitting on 4s. Crap.
I'll take it.
Chain fist hitting on 4s again. Come on, Khorne the man's blood. There we go, 1 hit. 2s because he's strength 8, so 1 wound.
3 up, and he fails.
Chain fist are -2, or 2 damage, so he takes 2 damage.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Ah!
So these guys moving 3 inches to get in combat with these guys. And then my cultists are going to strike next, so they require 4s to hit. 4s to wound. 2.
4 up. Made them both.
Made them both.
So 4s and 4s. 2.
And these are on the...
No AP.
Oh man, who are they on?
Oh, these guys.
Those guys, okay. So 6-up saves. Nope, 2 die.
So
Break yourselves upon my border.
I need 4s and 5s.
2.
No AP.
2+ armor saves. Make them both. I'll use the last of my command points. Get up all of them. I'm now at 0 command points. For Fury of Khorne. Since they have Khorne, it allows them to fight again in the fight phase.
All right, go ahead.
So now they're going to fight your Horrors. 2 hits from the fists. The Power Fists. 4s. Wounding on 2s, because they're rank 8. So 2 wounds.
4 up. Fail 1.
Chain fist hits. 1 hit. 2s again. Another wound.
4 up. There we go.
There we go. The Power Axe. See, he's got 2 attacks too. This time he hits on 3s because it's an axe. Hits, both hits. 3s. Oh, just 1.
Okay. 4 up. Good.
Making him. And now for the champion. He got 3 attacks. He's also hitting on 3s. And he is wounding on 2s because he is strength 6. Oh, just 1.
1.
Yep, 1 save.
Lose 1 more.
Just 1 more.
All right, so morale phase. So I pretty much need a 1 over here. I think you need to roll for them.
Yeah, I roll for them. Yep.
And I think that's it. Oh, and I got them over there.
Yeah, these guys.
So these guys first, see if I get a 1.
Don't get a 1.
No. So I got over there. And of course, I rolled a 6, so go ahead and hand them to me. That was the one thing I didn't need.
Oh yeah, my turn for morale check on the cultists. Oh, they're good. I managed to get 1 victory point for holding the objective right here, just barely by having at least 4 models, 1 more than him.
To recap, I was trying to decide to fall them back or not, but I decided to keep them there, keep everyone tied up. I moved these guys a little bit further away from Abaddon, because since I can't see through the bottom floor, trying to stay within 3 inches of the objective, which is right down there, and moving on to the psychic phase now. So I'm gonna do smite from here to these guys.
All right.
Doesn't go off.
Don't cast
I'll smite
Terminators.
them.
Don't smite my termies.
So I need 5 up.
Roll low. Ah, I got it.
So D3. 1.
One, woo! That's good.
Going into the fight phase.
Fight phase. Hit me with your best shot.
4s and 4s.
4s and 4s.
That was 4 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds on the cultists.
Yep.
Yep. All right. 6 up save, cultists. And come on, now. 2 more die.
Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 4s. This against the Terminators.
Terminators, right? And 5s.
2.
2 plus armor saves. This might kill a guy. Nope, we're good.
All right, your
Fun
attack's
on
back.
armor. All right, my attack's back. Now the cultists, so you killed off 1 of them. 2 from the champion, 1 from the regular guy. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on 4. What is it? 4. All right. So 1 wound. Yep. No more demon dead. All right, and now for the Chaos Terminators. So first the Power Fist again. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. So 3.
4 up. 2.
Oh, chain fist. 2 hits. 2s again. Chain fist. 2 more.
Good.
Oh, good. Now for the axe. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 2 more wounds.
4 up. Good.
Damn, you are making these saves. Power Maul from the champion. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s again. So 2 more from the Power Maul. Stop making these saves, please.
4 up.
Ah, so good.
So morale.
Well, you lost 2. I don't think that's enough though for your guys, but I lost. I think I lost 2 as well. And they are leadership 7. Can't roll 6.
Yeah.
Ah, lose another dude. Another dead cultist.
Rolled a 5. Passed my leadership. Pretty sure I have more within 3 inches.
Yeah, you totally do.
So I got 2 here and there. So I am now up to 6.
I just moved Abaddon up a little closer. Try to see if we can get into those horrors. And I moved my forge screen over so I can have line of sight of those Rubric Marines. And I also moved my sorcerer up here so we can claim that objective. Now for the psychic phase. So he's gonna cast Prescience on the Chaos Terminators. Give me the powers. No! I'll cast Smite. I guess that your dude's right there. Need a 5.
See if I can dispel it.
Get a 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. So it goes off. It does D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds. So he's gonna shoot his Hades auto cannons at these guys.
Okay.
Who's in 36-inch range. Hitting on 4s. Those are some good hits right there. Wounding on 2s because there's strength 8. So 4 AP 2 damage each.
5 up. So 3.
Can't fire at those guys in the combat, and Abaddon is going to shoot his gun at those guys as well. They're in 24-inch range. Rapid fire 2, so he gets 2 shots at him. Hitting on 2s, we're rolling. Both hit. So that's 1 wound, AP 1, it's D3 damage.
4. Got it.
All right, so that's the end of my shooting phase. Now Abaddon's got to attempt to get into close combat with this squad over here. Come on,
You should
Khorne.
get it.
I need 8. The mark of Khorne. 8.
There it is.
Woo! And he's in combat with these guys. Abaddon now attacks with all of its attacks. Abaddon has 6 attacks. He hits on 2s. Rerolling all misses. Talon Horse increases strength by 1, so he's now, by times 2, so he's strength 8, so he needs 2s. 5.
Okay.
It's AP 3, but
4 up. Ooh, that was bad.
now I gotta roll D6. All right, and he gets 6 more extra attacks from his sword. Hitting on 2s again. I'll hit, wounding on 3s. 5 wounds.
4 up. So 2.
Cultist champion gets to go. He gets 2 attacks. He's slapping you with a 4. Both hit. Box squares too. Need 4s to wound you. Slapping each other. Just 1 wound.
4 up.
Ah, you make it.
So I'm gonna swing everybody 4s and 4s. 2 hits.
Where's the wound? Come on.
2 wounds.
Oh no. This might be the end of my chaos. I might lose all of my cultists now. Ah, nope, he's dead.
I've been doing good
Oh
rolling
yeah,
once.
morale check, sorry.
Let me see if I can roll it here. Nope. There's one left.
One left. So that is the end of my fight phase. Don't have enough troops in there to capture that, but you have it. And I have scored 1 victory point for having my sorcerer up here.
Movement phase, fell back out of combat with the pink horror, so I stayed within 3 inches of the objective so I can claim it at the end of my turn. Same thing over here, I ran these guys back inside to hopefully make the gap away from them this next turn. Just trying to play objective at this point. So psychic phase, can't see anything there, so he's going to attempt to cast Smite on Abaddon. Oh, it goes off on a 5. So D3 mortal wounds to Abaddon. 2.
2. All right. He rounds it down to 1.
And that'll be the end of my turn. I will get 2 more.
He moved up closer in order to cap that objective in the building. Sorcerer is staying there. Abaddon is moving closer to that objective, as well as trying to kill that horror that hit him. And the Terminators have moved backwards enough to try to knock those guys off that objective. Second phase, kind of past that, because he's the only one left up there. No one's in range of anything. I don't feel like casting any other power that might kill him. So Abaddon's gonna shoot that little guy right there. Abaddon shoots with his combo weapon, hitting on 2s, all hit, shooting on 3s, 2 wounds.
4 up. He dies.
Horror goes down. And now these guys are gonna shoot off your Rubik Marines, hitting on 3s. Oh, it's a lot of bad hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, AP nothing.
All right, 1 damage.
Yep, 1 damage. So you get
So
your.
they're 3 up. Well, I'm in cover too, so 2 up.
That's the end of the shooting phase. Near the end of the game, but overwatch me.
6s. 3 hits. 4's a wound. So 2 wounds at -2.
So 4 up saves. Come on, 4 up save. Oh no, yep, killed one of them. He's dead. At least 11 or 12. Give me boxcars. Oh, those boxcars! Holy crap!
Tell you, man,
Holy
your
crap!
role in this game has been insane.
You killed off one of my Space Marines with a Power Fist, so just 1 Power Fist. Hitting on 4s. Oh, both hit. Wounding on 2s, because it's rank 8. 2, AP 3.
All right, so
Or
5
AP,
up.
yeah, AP. No, AP 2, sorry.
1 will die.
Chain Fist time. Hitting on 4s. Missing 1. Wounding on 2s. Another wound with the Chain Fist.
5 up.
And now for the axe. Now these guys are hitting on 3s, where the axe is. Or the 1 axe. Oh no, 1 missed. Wounding on a 3. Ah, nothing. And now for the champion. He hits you on 3s. 2 hits. He's strength 6, but still 3s. Oh. So 2 wounds. AP 1.
4 up. So 1 more. So Aspiring Sorcerer, he's going to attack. Need 3s.
Oh, so it hits.
Both hit. So I need 3s. 1 wound at -1.
That's 1. All right. So 3 up save. Ah, no.
Went through.
Yep, went through. Is it a D3? Because it's probably a 4 sword.
D3.
Ah, 3. Kill off 1 guy.
All right, and then the other 2 guys, 3. 1 hit. I need 4s. No wound.
Yeah.
Morale phase. I lost 3. I had 6. 6 -3, so I'm not going to be able to fail. And I don't think you're going to be able to fail either.
Yeah, I'm leadership 9 with the trait, so I lost 2. I wouldn't be able to fail. So end of the phase. I've gotten 3 objectives. One right here with Abaddon. One right here with the Sorcerer. And one right here with my Forge Fiend. So I get 3 points, and that brings me up to 4, 5, 6, 7 points.
I'm going to go ahead and concede. Mathematically, when it comes down to points, he has 7, I have 8. This next turn, if I get 1 point here, I'll have 9, and he'll go ahead and claim another 3. So mathematically, it's not going to be possible, so I'm going to concede.
Oh, good game, though.
I'd say the number 1 turning point for the game was on turn 2, when my Demon Prince pretty much went down and didn't make his charge against the Forge Fiend. and he took about 6 wounds, I believe it was, on Overwatch. And then the following turn, he got smited down. So that was definitely a big loss. I was betting on that Demon Prince doing some good damage, or at least keeping him in close combat. My opponent made most of his charges, so it was good on him. He was going after, good units with his charges, and he was making most of his charges, so he just kept going through. And at that point, I was just trying to play catch up. The objective was control the objectives. So when it came down to that, I had the lead in objectives. However, he had the lead in unit count. He was taking on my units. So for pretty much since turn 3, I was playing more heavily on objectives. That's what I was betting on. However, right there at the very end of the game, right before I conceded, doing the math, he would have got me on turn 5 with the objectives as well. I was really betting on my Terminators to take that objective in the building and sit on that for at least 1, maybe even 2 turns to get some more objective points or victory points. However, rolling from his Forge Fiend, he was able to take him out.
Had a very great game. First time playing against Thousand Suns. The pink horrors, I think, were probably one of the scariest things I've seen, because I've never seen that many fire shots from all those guys. It's like 60 shots, and it was really scary. But I think one of the most turning points of the game, I think, is when his cult Terminators, the Scarabs, came down behind me. They killed off the cultists, but my Forge Fiend managed to do enough damage to them to fail morale and have the Sorcerer ran away. But I think most of the time I got really lucky rolls on my charges, especially with such as Abaddon coming in, assaulting the horrors, and the charge from the Terminators onto his change caster. And not to mention the lucky box cards I got when I charged against his Rubik Marines hiding in the building. I didn't think I was going to get that off, even with the reroll. I think I should improve a little bit more on where to place the cultists. I think having the guys out in the open was not a good idea, especially in front of all those. I probably need to pick better psychic powers, because the psychic phase on my turn was not that good at all. I kept growing too low for anything else. I didn't get Prescience off, which was supposed to be focused on the Force Fiend or something else, but I just couldn't get it. It was a very good game, though. It got close at the end, but I thought the only strategy I had left was to try to either table him out or just hold those last 3 objectives I had on. Overall, though, it was a great game. Love fighting against 1,000 Suns. Abaddon still claimed his tie for the Black Crusade, and I hope to fight James again in the future. Hopefully he doesn't think that I've won so hard with all these lucky rolls.
Well, there you have it. After that Demon Prince took a beating on turn 2, James was on the ropes. And in the end, Abaddon and his legion of cultists were too much for the sorcerous ways of the 1,000 Suns. For more Knights at the Game Table content, check out our members area. There's a link in the description. You'll get exclusive battle reports, painting tutorials from a Crystal Brush and Golden Demon winner, and top tournament tactics from ITC and Adepticon champion Nick Nanavati. Join right now with our annual membership, and you'll get your very own Knights at the Game Table dice tray shipped to you. As we're working our way towards Season 2, we're going to be trying out a couple of new things on the channel. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be trying out a Kill Team mini-tournament with a cash prize to the competitors. We'd like to know what you think about all the things we're trying out right now, so leave us a comment down below and let us know. And we'll see you next time on Knights at the Game Table.
Next week on Knights at the Game Table, Tau versus Ultramarines.
Fight me!